our weekly radio vision of the Financial Safari Radio Show. I'm Abigail Turner, here to talk about the most important points from the show last week, with, of course, your host, Coach Pete D'Arruda, America's wealth, finance, and income coach. Now, in this first segment, Coach Pete takes the time to review some key parts of his financial prescription pad, the financial fill-up, and the green flag on the mailbox. Let's listen in to see what he means by these analogies and why they're so important.
Well, you know, always say we take the worry out of planning for retirement, or the worry out of living in retirement.
No doubt.
We do that too. So we're gonna go through some new things today. There'll be familiar terms to some people that listen to the show, but many people don't understand what. Like for instance, that's a financial fill-up sound. Now, what's a financial fill-up? It is getting to a point in your life when walking to the mailbox is not a sad part of your life.
Okay.
Now, what do I mean by that?
No.
When I walk to the mailbox now, when you walk to the mailbox, what's usually in there? Besides nothing a lot of times, junk mail.
Well, bills typically, and then all that junk you got to get out of the way.
Bills and bills. And so I know we started talking about this in 2015, but we talked about the green flag on your mailbox.
Yes.
Now we're already in 2018, and we're still talking about the green flag on your mailbox.
Must be important.
Well, when you pay a bill, you know, of course, the day before you walk to the mailbox, you opened it, and there's a bunch of bills there. So then you begrudgingly bring it inside, put it on your desk, and that night you write out the bills and put them in an envelope. You don't lick a stamp anymore. Hopefully you don't. You got the self-adhesive stamp.
There you go. Don't pull a George's wife
That's
on
right,
Seinfeld.
That's right. These were envelopes too, weren't they?
They were, yeah. Wedding envelopes.
So you walk to the mailbox the next day, and you have to put the bill in. You put the red flag up. That tells the postman that, hey, here's some money. You got to take it to the company, pay my bill for me, so I have less money in my checking account.
Sure.
Well, the green flag on the mailbox, otherwise known as the financial fill-up, is monthly or yearly, depending on how you decide, or quarterly, throughout your retirement, you have new money added to your accounts. Now, they can either do it by sending you a check, nowadays, though, automatic deposit, if you don't want to drive to the bank. But the idea being that you'll never run out of money all the way through retirement.
In this next segment, Coach Pete and Thomas Lipscomb, our consumer advocate, talk about volatility risk with 401ks and how you might be able to roll some of your money into an IRA of your own. Take a look to find out how.
If you are 52 and older, and again, sometimes you can't really do anything much because you have 401ks, and many of your 401k providers, you trap your money there. Really,
Sure.
You're trapped there until 59 and a half.
Yeah.
If you're 59 and a half or over, though, there's really no excuses for you because you can pursue what's called an in-service distribution.
So what's that?
Now, this is very confusing. A lot of people
Yeah.
are confused about this, and they end up doing nothing because they're confused.
Okay. Oh.
And if you do nothing when you should do something, who's really going to get hurt in the future?
Well, yourself
You,
at the end of the day, yeah.
All right. So you are listening. You're 60 years old. You've got a balance of $1 million in your 401k. And you know that your 401k isn't giving you all the options you really need.
Sure.
There are no good fixed options or ways for you to control volatility.
Okay.
You're all volatile in your 401k, which is great when the market's going up.
No doubt. Or if you got 10 years to wait for it to recover.
But if the market goes down, is that good or bad?
Oh, terrible.
It's not good. And so what we usually advise is people put together a complete portfolio review. We do that at X-ray and MRI of your current situation. Look at your options inside your 401k, and most 401ks only give you maybe 10 to 30 different options.
Huh.
That's 30 sounds like a lot.
Sure, it does.
But when you compare it to 10,000 different options out in the money world today, is it a lot?
Wow. Oh, no, it sounds like nothing. Yeah.
That's it for this week's Weekly Radio Vision. Visit us at financialsafari.com for more podcasts, content, and for your own copy of the 401k Modern Rollover Guide. And as always, keep an eye out for next week's Weekly Radio Vision.